Alright, so ever since Shady's tier list, I've been making an idea for a video, and this is the product of that. So, not that I cared about the tier list or anything like that, but one thing he said did ring true. A lot of people do not experience every aspect of the game. So, I wanted to go out and do that. That way, I can give my, peer thoughts on those matters and, have a deeper understanding of them. So, I tried them all, and let's go with the first one. I tried zerging, large group, whatever you want, ball grouping. I did a memorial stream for Kirchhoff, and I just grouped up with as many people as possible. And man, let me tell you, I know why people do it. It is extremely easy. Like there were like 8 of us, maybe max. Maybe there got a little more towards the end, but that made it even worse. Like there were like a total of like 6 to 8 of us, and we just we got on and blue was gated, and within like 2 hours we completely took back blue side of the map. We captured all their scrolls, and it literally took 0 effort. We just steamrolled everything we came across. I mean, the proof is on the channel. You don't have to listen to me. Go check out that stream. And I understand them though. Like it's really easy to get in a group and go out there and get things done. It is an MMO, and playing isolated like us solo players do, which I'll get to later on, isn't really that efficient. It isn't really the way to get things done when there's thousands and thousands of people on the game. You're just out there against all odds. Group up with some friends. Go out there, you can take a keep, you can destroy that group that's wrecking havoc out there and preventing you from getting things done. And if you focus, you can really do some damage. A small group of like 8 or 12 can go take some keeps, go take some scrolls, go hold off an alliance and with enough time to get emperor and etc. So while it's not my particular cup of tea, I do see why it's fun to others, and I did have a lot of fun doing that stream. It's just mindless running around and destroying people. So yeah, man, I got that aspect down and it was lovely. I've also been dueling. If you look in the end of a lot of my clips and videos and things like that, also my streams, I get into a lot of just 1v1s that I force. Like now don't get me wrong, I still don't find the joy in like sitting there fighting. I actually fought one guy for an hour. I don't get the joy in that, but I do see the fun in it in small, doses. Like it's like, around 10 minutes and there's a decided winner or factors like in a tournament setting. It can be a loads and loads of fun. It's also a good way to like test your might, test your mettle, because a lot of these guys, are out here and you don't know what if they're good or not. They're in big ass fucking groups most of the time, or sometimes they're in like smaller groups, but regardless of the fact they're grouped, and you can't really tell, was it this guy's damage to kill me, was it that guy's damage to kill me, what happened, I don't know what's going on, is that guy actually good, and you get him alone 1v1 and they fold or you fold. So I do find a lot of fun in that, but I like the duels more when they're organic, like not set up. Like if I'm open world and I run into you, you run into me, neither one of us had time to prepare. It's just randomly what we have on and what's going on, and you might be the better man that day or have the better setup, or I might be. So I do think organized duels bring a lot more structure because of being prepared. I know it sounds kind of ass backwards, but you both get to prepare and go into it like fully under a set of rules. So I think that's probably the more balanced aspect of it, but I don't think it's the more fun aspect of it. I just think it's the more skillful aspect. But all in all, I've been doing a lot of that lately, and I also see the fun in that, believe it or not. Like it's just more fun for me to find the organic ones open world, as long as they don't last an hour. I have video footage of that too. But moving along to solo play, what I do the most, I start every stream off solo. I'm by myself. I don't just group. I know you see a lot of, you may tune in later and I'm with Leonard or Black, but they're purely there for, support, comedic purposes. They're my guys. So, we are going to group and play together, but we'll get into that in a minute. But I do try to start every stream off solo just because it's where I come from and it's what I enjoy doing the most. And even when I'm not streaming, I go out there solo And I love just fighting and playing outnumbered, getting on crazy builds, getting on 1vx builds. There's still thrill and enjoyment of going out there and getting a 1v2, 1v3, 1v4, you know, just going against the odds, especially against the higher level of competition that's over here on PC. Like, taking these guys down are great because a lot of people are dedicated 2, 3, 4, and 5 mans, and they're focusing you. They're on comms. They know what they're doing. So being able to overcome and deal with that is insane. Like, going into a BG alone and none of your team is helping you fight is a thing of beauty, my guy. You're just out there on some Rambo shit, and it's what I love doing. I know a lot of people find it boring or even stupid sometimes because, let's face it, man, you're going out there dying over and over. Let's not pretend like, unless you're just on a full sprint speed or vamp invisibility build, or you're running those alliance pods to get you out of dodge, or you're porting out every fight, I mean, we all are going to go out there and die. It's just that simple, my boy. Like, I'm not saying not to use those tools either. I'm saying they help. But, I mean, if you're engaging people actively and you're in the tower, you're Xing, bro, you're dying out. Here's the thing that a lot of people that X don't get, and I see it a lot in people's videos. Disengaging from the entirety of the X is not the X. like if you killed someone and then you ran away for 5 minutes and re-engaged, no, my boy. It's like if you killed 2 people, poured the IC, ran back to the resource and came back, and no, that's not the X, my boy. X is being there until the job is done. And that goes for groups or anything. Like, if you're having 3v3s, 4v4s, you can't, you can't disengage, run away, regroup, reset, basically reset the fight and call it an X. Like, sometimes a lot of people do that fake out thing too. Like, I'll be in 1v1s or group fights, and then all of a sudden just stop and pretend they don't want to fight no more, which is my advice to you, is never stop until the opponent is dead, because a lot of people do this on PC. They'll stop in the 1v1s, they'll stop in a group, they'll wait till their pot cooldown is ready, or they'll wait till their their resources have been regained, or they'll wait till their heal is ready, and then they'll re-engage the fight to where it's advantages for them, or worse, they'll try and turn and burn you. People have little sneaky, tricky tactics out here, man, but I'm saying do not fall for them. It's not the X if you ran away. It's not the X if you stopped. You didn't win the duel because you stopped and then re-engaged and got full cloak crit and everything was up and you ganked a nigga in the middle. You niggas got to stop this shit, bro. I've been doing this shit since the game come out. I am the aficionado of Xing, bro. I'll let you know if you X'd or not. If you ever have any questions, I'll let you know. But moving along to group play, aka my shady shit. Now, I really wanted to get into group play a lot this month, and as you've seen in my streams, I start solo and then I pick up in the group. The reason I wanted to get into group play is because I didn't even know it was this era of semblance of working together, and you know what I'm saying. I'm a sork. I streak away. You know what I'm saying. I'm not really in the group. The only reason I group is to be cool, But there is a thing about going out there in your groups and fighting other good groups and other good players, and a lot of people will jump on you and try to challenge you, and a lot of people have found out the hard way that's not the thing. Like, they don't like when the rabbit got the gun. I always say it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And a lot of people that press you while you're fucking alone or by randoms will not press you when they're in group, and if they do, they find out the hard way. That's not the right thing to do. Like, I'm just grouping randomly with 2 of my friends. We're not running rallying cries and powerful assaults and things that help and even heal the group, and we're still out here decimating other 3-mans, 4-mans, and 5-mans. And I actually see why Shady finds it fun going against those types of things. Now, Shady does comp out his groups, but it's the smart thing to do. But either way, I do see why it finds it fun. Like, a lot of people, after that first or second ass whooping, they learn a lesson. I mean, they do not fuck with you, my boy. Like, they don't fuck with you until they have overwhelming odds again. Like, they leave you alone, and they're going out there with that presence in Cyrodiil. Like, a lot of us solo players have that presence alone, but to have it in a group is crazy. To have like a whole 8 to 12 people waiting for like to get 15 to 20 to come engage you, or worse, engaging you and then losing with those 8 to 20 people is insanity within itself. So I definitely find the fun in group play, but more often when I group with like a Eamon or a Leonard or a Blap or any one of the above, Kirkhoff, you know, nice. We do it just to go out there and have fun. We just want to kick it with our boys. It's not to go steamroll people. We do love getting good fights, don't get it wrong. I mean, that's the competitive nature of any PvP. Not to say everybody's in this to be competitive. Some people just want to chill, but we do love getting those fights, and we do love overcoming them. So I can definitely see, you know, the allure of being on your shady shit and overcoming a group that's all the way comped, all the way on comms, and they're ready to take you out. And like these guys right here, they were jumping the shit out of Leonard. And when it got to be, you know, me and Blap joined a friend, it was 3v3, and one of them died, they took off running. But no, we're on your ass. You wanted the XV1. Now you gonna get XV1 because one of you died. You know what I'm saying? But I say this, and I made this video to show that I have fun with all types of PvP, and I can see them all being fun. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below about PvP. Y'all stay safe out there. It's your boy KLG Ouchie. Peace.